5 out.
I have some really cool sneakers. Of course, I wasn't here. Hey, welcome everybody. So where's Alex? Well, she wore this. We have a term called chroma key green. Your dress is very close to chroma key green. Isn't that something? And so we can put anything through an effect into her dress. So I suggested let's show your innards. You like your skeleton or whatever? Look at that.
What did you eat yesterday?
Yeah.
I did eat a lot this weekend, I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, pull your arms in a little bit.
Oh, sorry.
There you go.
Right there.
A little bit more.
There.
Yeah.
I need some Metamucil, but it's fine.
So jump on Twitter and suggest things we can put on her green dress.
I feel, Mike, I just want to let you know.
Yeah. Take.
Oh no.
Oh no! Somehow you got moved.
I didn't move. I promise you I didn't move.
All right. Well,
Want me to adjust? Or are they gonna?
we'll just have to zoom in a little bit. There you go.
Well, now I'm on my ticket. Hold on, wait for it.
We're waiting. We're waiting.
Oh no.
Oh! Perfect.
I just wanted to say that I'm feeling a little exposed.
We readjusted for that as the joke.
Well, do you have a better joke? Usually you come with better stuff.
I feel exposed.
We're waiting. Is this Monday brain? Like, what's going on? That's all you got?
A little slow. So you're good at coming up with a quip.
We're clearly warming up this week.
Yeah.
Mike, usually this is your
skin and bones.
Right.
Muscle memory? I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
Wow, he's got nothing.
Well, your inner thoughts.
My inner thoughts. Okay, there we go. Now we're moving.
All right.
Oh, my intestines. Okay. We've had temperatures in the 40s.
Takes a lot of guts.
So you might want to put on a sweater if you're going to go outside and wait for the school bus or maybe wait for a ride. But later on, you will not need that jacket or sweater. It's going to be like yesterday in the 70s. So we're going to give you a 9 out of 10. You saw how hazy it is. The sky, there's just a little bit of haze along with the sunshine. We're not expecting extreme results from the smoke from the wildfires in Canada. I'll show you next time where they originate. Anyway, it's Rocky Road Day, so have some ice cream. Rocky Road ice cream. 40s, 50s out there.
Road.
70s later on in the day. 55, see the haze we're talking about. That's actually from wildfires in central Canada, Manitoba province. 46 in Allentown, 48 Lancaster, 49 in Trenton. We're looking at 50 in Swedesboro, 48
dressed
in
like a
Westchester as you're walking out the door. If you don't want Rocky Road ice cream, Bob Kelly, you're going to have Rocky Road fudge, because it's just Rocky Road Day. And
Definitely the QR code.
Big, Weird Al
Fox
Yankovic
logo.
does parody song.
Yeah.
Right in your belly.
I love Rocky Road. That was fun. Back in the day.
Now we're all hungry there. Ice cream or fudge, TikTok, 7 o'clock. Good morning, everybody. Look from the top of the Camden Toll Plaza City skyline. No problems over the Denny here this morning.
And I could probably move my sleeves now.
South Philadelphia. A little haze in the air, as Sue mentioned, from those Canadian forest fires, but otherwise heading south on 95 past the link in good shape. If you're coming back from the shore, or maybe heading on up from the shore, heading to the airport, through the 42 freeway, just starting to see some volume bunch up right here, as we typically do through Belmar. But down the shore, Galloway Township, if you're using Route 30, which is the White Horse Pike, an accident at Pomona Road, which is just west of the Garden State Parkway.
I'm getting the sense that maybe this is on.
Town line and the Thorndale
It
line,
is.
and about a handful of buses and trolleys also running with delays
Yeah, we're
as
live.
well. Mike and Alex, back over to you.
All right, thank you. It is 7:05. Well, they're still searching. A 26-year-old man is missing after a small boat that he was in lost power. Is in the Schuylkill River.
So crews are going to start back searching in a couple of hours. Well, it's really going to be at 10. So Greg Payne, you're live at Montgomery County. What we know about the search so far? Yeah, I forgot we were on. I was adjusting my skirt. Oops.
Well,
Hopefully I didn't see it.
How you doing over there?
the boat. They believe that
Thanks, Brian.
from the boat. To my right hand side is where Fox County.
You stay down the shore.
I came back yesterday.
You can see that the way the current is going, it's
I've been down pretty much
of where that dam is located, where they ended up finding the area where they were searching
Appreciate
for.
that.
in regards to the boat and in regards to trying to-
Do we know why we're not at that dam?
Imagine that they passed through this area to continue going on, and as they lost power, as you can see the way the current is going, it forced them to head towards that direction. Now, Fox 29 had cameras there on scene when emergency personnel was out
cloud in
searching,
it.
and authorities say 2 people.
Yeah,
were
you can raise your leg up like that.
No, I won't have to, right? Because it's green screen.
Pine Street Bridge construction dam. They called
It's just
this
my-
It'll just be your head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
5 p.m. Sunday. Now, the
All right, Dom, I'm sending you one more.
made it to shore, but a 26-year-old male still
I know,
missing.
thrilled.
For several hours, emergency crews from Chester, Montgomery, and Burns counties were out.
Definitely do the QR code for Fox logo on your body.
Towards that area where the dam is located, there's a lot of pipes that are down there in the water, so crews were searching around that area overnight.
Why aren't-
Once again, we had mentioned that-
why aren't we at the dam?
Be back out here this morning at 10 a.m. to resume, and guys, we can just only hope that we will be able to get an update in regards to this situation. Hopefully, it is a positive.
Well, if it was more positive, it seems like they would start at sunrise. They're waiting till 10, so I don't think we're going to get good news on that one. So let me get this right. So there's a dam down the river from where you are? Oh, yeah. Had no control. Yeah. All the way to the dam. Oh. Oh,
Just hearing
gosh.
those details, but of course you want to remain hopeful. So-
Right. All right. It is, thanks, Greg, 7:08.
So also in Montgomery County, a devastating fire at a barn for cats with special needs.
Yeah, Hank, I mean, the barn is basically gone.
People here, just that they were at work.
There ain't no positive news.
By the time they realized
Did I say positive news? Or he said it?
Yeah.
even worse, that it
If it was positive, they'd be out there at sunrise.
inside that they couldn't get in, guys. The results are apparent from the devastation that you see here. Possibilities cat rescue in Harleysville burned yesterday. Something like 15, as you said, special needs cats died in the fire. By that, guys, I mean, there are many cats that have been hard to adopt. Some of them have a behavioral or medical problem. Others have just had a hard time finding a forever home. Witnesses say that by the time they realized the barn was
Beth Ann says, make her look pregnant.
What? Why? I don't need help with that, apparently.
Mm.
So 3 goats, 2 horses, some chickens, they all got out. But, you know,
Nobody must be watching today.
we weren't able to get up there.
You got there as fast as you could. And I actually ran about a mile and a half, so they wouldn't let me through. Ran up the road and got here just to help out Kevin. You know,
This seems like an inappropriate pose, no?
luckily they had the fire.
That's inappropriate.
How y'all doing this morning?
Oh, yeah, hi.
Oh yeah, hi.
We're gonna get GoFundMe set up, you know, show everybody out there, please help out, you know, I mean, it's a great organization, and thank you for helping.
Now, Mike, out, if you all reach a deep purse of your wallet to help out, keep it out. For House of Wiggle in Upper Gwinnett, that's the shelter that houses mostly goats that burned down middle of last week. Something like 40 animals died in that fire. So, just unspeakably horrific week for rescues, animal rescues.
Dom, if you get a chance, can we check on their GoFundMe? The Wiggle. Thank you.
And Dom, I'm giving up my clown search. That's probably the best photo if you.
They do have something like 20 cats up for adoption
Okay.
at the rescue center in Skipback, and they invite you to come by and
It's
look
the
for
restaurant.
a friend. If you are donating, Mike Alex, make sure that you have the right plausibility.
Maybe
There are
this
other
one.
rescues by that name in other states. This one is plausibilitiesrescue.org, and then House of Wiggle is at House of Wiggle.
Can you show it?
House of Wiggle has a GoFundMe set
This one's not bad, actually.
Thank you.
Of getting there set up, as well. Be generous if you can. Mike, Al?
All right, we're checking on the Wiggle GoFundMe. Remember they were on last week? Was it Thursday? They came on with one of the goats, Survivor, obviously, and I think their goal was 30,000. Look what our viewers really came through. It's up to $62,000.
And it looks like they've raised their goal now to 100,000.
Oh well, yeah, that's what I suggested when they
You did,
left.
yes.
I said, you should go for 100,000.
Because of course it's a veterinary cost, then it's to
Right.
reconstruct the barn and make sure they have everything that they need. So
So let's don't forget about possibility now too, but make sure that it's the Pennsylvania possibility and the Philadelphia area possibility. Like pause, cat pause. Let's go to Berks County. Reading's historic pagoda is going dark in order to undergo some repairs. Officials say they will replace and upgrade its aging electrical system. Engineers will also work to rebuild some of the stone walls beneath the pagoda, which have deteriorated, causing some gaping holes. In the meantime, officials are asking people to avoid the area as crews work on these repairs. Yeah.
it looks like extensive repair. Look at that.
Oh, yes.
Covering it. Have you been to the pagoda? It's beautiful.
I have not, and I'm embarrassed to say that.
Oh, yeah, it's very nice. Great views.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Great.
And it's a drive up there because it's kind of windy and there's all the trees and things and other things you can check
I'll
out.
wait till it's done.
Okay. Yeah, you should now.
Well, I was talking to my daughter about this last night. A man armed with a flamethrower has carried out what the FBI is calling a targeted terrorist attack. This was in Boulder, Colorado. That's the home of the University of Colorado.
8 people were injured, including some who have severe burns.
Mm-hmm.
So we want to get to Doug Luzader, who's reporting on this from D.C.
Hey, Doug.
Streets in Boulder blocked off as first responders swarmed a pedestrian mall where moments earlier a group had been calling for the Israeli hostages in Gaza to be free.
It was chaos and ruckus. People were yelling and screaming.
Witnesses described an almost unbelievable scene.
There was a guy he threw a Molotov cocktail at a group of protesters. And one person caught on fire from head to toe. And they were burning up. The whole body was burning up.
Oh, jeez.
Were also on fire.
And witnesses say the man yelled "Free Palestine"
He had
as he carried out the attack.
It's clear that this is a targeted act.
A Molotov cocktail is much different than a flamethrower.
As an act of terrorism.
The victims range in age from 52 to 88. The suspect who was arrested was identified as 45-year-old Mohammed Sabri Saleh from El Paso, Texas. White House Deputy Chief of Staff Stephen Miller posted on X. A terror attack was committed in Boulder, Colorado by an illegal alien. He's granted a tourist visa by the Biden administration, and then he illegally overstayed that visa. In response,
Oh, really?
the administration gave him a work permit.
Okay, now I'm starting to look in the chat, guys, to see what you guys have been saying.
Israeli embassy workers were shot and killed outside of the Capitol Jewish Museum in Washington. That suspect
A lot of good mornings, thank you.
All right, now since that attack in Washington, police in a number of cities, including the open nation's capital, have stepped up security on synagogues and other Jewish sites.
Yeah, I'm reading more about it here too, Doug. Was he just throwing Molotov cocktails? Somebody said it was a flamethrower. Oh, I think I see it here on the cover. Let me camera 16, please. It looks like he's got like some kind of accelerant in little water bottles or spray bottles. So he's squeezing on both sides of them. Oh my God.
That's scary.
Boulder. Is he alive? Yeah. All right. Thanks, Doug. See you tomorrow.
Happening today, Pennsylvania Senators John Fetterman and Dave McCormick are set to debate this morning in Boston. It will take place outside the Edward M. Kennedy Institute at 9 a.m. with a live audience. The debate is part of the Senate Project, a bipartisan series that's previously featured Lindsey Graham and Bernie Sanders. Fox News Sunday anchor Shannon Bream will moderate. The debate will stream live on Fox Nation.
I heard it was advertised as not a debate, just a discussion with Shannon. So well, maybe they changed the deal.
Yeah.
All right. 7:16. Sue, we're almost to you.
A crazy scene in Washington State after a semi-truck carrying 70,000 pounds of honey bee hives rolled over.
Yeah.
Estimated 250 million bees. Look at that. Were swarming around. Local beekeepers tried to save them by putting the beehives together, but hundreds slid off the truck. They got mixed up and damaged, and some of them opened up, as you can see, because there's bees everywhere.
Sure.
The local beekeeper says hopefully the other bees will meet up with them, and they'll form a new colony together.
Well, let's hope so, honey. Yeah. All the hives just slid off the back of that truck and rolled over. You know, the hives rolled over, not the truck. But
Can you imagine if you're sitting in your car behind that and all of a sudden you start seeing all these bees everywhere?
what was it, 250 million?
Yeah, that's a lot of bees.
Hi, Sue.
Yeah, that'll really
Sue Bee.
to be. Oh, very good. I want to show you where Manitoba is when we look at the wildfire smoke here on this map. Actually, I can show you right there, where you see the dark area right above Minnesota and North Dakota. That's where Manitoba is, and that's where a lot of those fires are. A lot of that heavy smoke filtering down into the midwestern part of our country. But we're going to show you the surface smoke forecast for us. And it looks like it might get a little bit worse tomorrow, but generally everything's going to stay on the low side and stay in the upper atmosphere.
It just
So
says
unlike
this-
previous times when Canadian
I was calling it a
wildfires came
debate.
here.
Oh, it is.
Some other people saying a
We're not going to
discussion.
see visibility or air quality issues from that. But you will see the haze, and we're seeing that, a lot of that this morning. There's Winnipeg, that's part of the Manitoba province in Canada, and they're wishing for that rain to get there and put out some of those fires. We don't have anything on radar to show you. Next chance of rain for us is Friday, and there's another chance on Saturday. Is that deja vu? Because it sounds just like the weekend we just had, where we had rain on Friday and Saturday. So by Wednesday, we're up to 88
Kilometers.
degrees.
Why is
This
everything
the
in
warming trend
kilometers?
we told you about last week. By Wednesday or Thursday, we could get to 90, 89 degrees on Friday, and then lower 80s for Saturday and Sunday. But last year, just so you know, I was just doing some of the research, Bob Kelly. We had 32 days of 90 degrees or above, and the first 90-degree day last year came on April 29th.
Oh.
And here it is June 2nd, and we haven't had one yet.
We're late.
I know!
Come on, let's open up the pool party. I'm gonna find on my phone, we just got a pool, we're coming over on Thursday.
Yeah.
Here's a live look at the 42 freeway, coming in back, maybe you're down the shore over the weekend, right? Seeing a lot of folks down there, you're coming right from the beach right into the office, not bad at all, a little bunched up right here as you, between the expressway,
Yeah, I see what
coming
they're
up
saying.
through Blackwood heading in toward Belmar, but otherwise, just lots of
I'm not
sun.
very active today.
Daytime road work on our way.
Da, da,
North
da,
on
da,
95,
da, da.
crews gonna be working at Academy
Oh, I
Road,
think I just
starting at
clicked out.
9 o'clock today and every day this week. So just keep that in mind if you're out and about during the midday. Oh, tonight is pizza night. Come on. All the great pizza spots that we visited over the last couple of years, we picked a bunch of them and we're going to feature them all tonight, 6:30 on Fox 29. So grab your paper plates and your napkins and let's have pizza. I'll meet you on the couch. Norristown Regional Rail Line, 10-minute delays. Thorndale had to cancel one of the trains this morning, so there's a little bit of overcrowding on that line and a longer wait between trains on the platforms. And we're looking at about 18 delays down at the airport. And that's just a kind of they're playing catch up from the delays that they had to experience over the weekend from those heavy storms that came through. Mike and Alex, back over to you.
Oh, Bob. Phillies have lost 4 straight.
So they're going to be glad to see the Brewers head out of town.
They're out of town.
The Phils swept for the first time since April. They pick it up in the 7th inning, tied at 2.
That's Jake Bowers.
Lines this into the corner. It plates a pair. Phillies lose 5-2, and it's their 4th straight loss.
Well, we had a little trouble at shortstop yesterday. Yeah. Trey had an error that allowed 3 runs, unearned runs, to come in. Poop. And you know what people were talking about yesterday? Because you saw what happened Saturday, right? They lost 17-7. It was 17-2 for most of the game. And Reese Hoskins, you remember Reese? Mm-hmm. He had 2 3-run homers in that game. So people were talking about, we need to get him back. You know, play first base.
Yeah.
He's good defense. And when he threw his bat down in the playoffs. Well, good news, I guess, regarding Bryce.
I think this is good. What do you mean you guess?
Well, we needed him. Ouch! We needed him during the Brewers series too. Anyway, he's going to be back at it up in Toronto, and they think by tomorrow he'll be ready to go as they take on the. What the heck is the name of the Toronto? Blue Jays. For the love of God, my brain needs to be taken out and washed.
You didn't do that
Maple
over the
Leafs.
weekend?
No. So perhaps we will see Bryce in the lineup tomorrow night against those Blue Jays. All right. You know what I'm going to be doing tonight, though?
Watching the quiz with balls?
Yes, I'm going to watch the quiz with balls. Now, that's actually the name of the show. I'm not talking about myself. But I still do have. Hi, Jen.
You're gonna see
Oh.
these nice pepperonis from here. We're in Marlton, New Jersey, and they're gonna kiss and tell. They're gonna tell me everything. We're not. We'll find out the couple. But we're trying. But again, like, this is who you will see.
On the balls tonight.
2:20 break. Molly.
Sorry. Stand by. I don't know how I clicked out of it by accident. Sorry, guys. I got out of it by accident. Okay, here we go.
Yeah, put you in a
Yes.
popcorn.
What'd you
90
say?
seconds out.
Put you in a popcorn bucket.
Oh, that's true. All right, you can see now.
Typecasting.
Are we starting from?
What you mean?
Oh.
Oh, sorry. I think I can do this.
1 minute, Ruth.
Wait, this way?
Put your hands up.
$45.
We're doing this now? Okay, let's start with green screen, please. Let me see what viewers said.
Wait, this left, this way, right?
A guy named Stone. His last name is Gargoyle.
Very funny.
New Quay, England looks nice.
Go to live look and then to this. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What up, Doylestown? So Alex, you know, we're starved for entertainment around here. So she wore this green dress
And
in
who's off in
today.
the entertainment?
You.
This gal.
So it's close to the chroma key green. Good.
Oh, and this is how I feel.
So a guy named Stone suggested that we put you in a clown outfit, and it seems to fit.
It fits often.
Yeah.
I can tell you how many times. This is how I feel. Oh, wait, okay.
Okay, so this is the idea. She wore this green dress in, so we can put anything in there.
And I was just looking for something bright, you know?
Yeah, that was good. So he suggested clown suit. Oh, here's one that's perfect.
What?
Put the QR code for Fox Local app in that dang dress.
Oh, yeah.
Somebody wants to make you look pregnant. Somebody says, could put you in a popcorn box because you're constantly eating popcorn.
I do love my popcorn. If I could be a popcorn box,
Yeah.
I guess I would eat myself. I don't know. I love popcorn.
Well, I'll just leave that one alone. 726, so keep the ideas coming. Nike announced it will team up with Lego to create a new dunk collection. Get it? The companies will launch a 1,200-piece Nike dunk sneaker set. I have to talk to Rodney about this. It will include a giant sneaker, rotatable brick basketball toy, and a dunk slogan. It will be released on July 1st. It's going to cost you $100. This release will be the first of many for the two brands. Nike also expects to launch the Air Max DN Lego collection on August 1st, followed by clothing and accessories and more Lego sets in September. So, good news for Lego fans.
Mm-hmm. I wonder if they're actually going to create a shoe, though, that has, like, the looks.
My guess, yes.
Because that'd be cool to
Yeah,
get as well.
I like that.
But listen, for all the sneakerheads out there, they will love this.
Mm-hmm.
It's quite a club.
Speaking of sneakers, Rodney McLeod is going to be here in a little bit too. Remember that? He played for the Eagles.
Of course. And we love the sneaker ball that he has every year.
5th time.
To support the Change Our Future Fund. So he's still,
Yep.
even though he left Philly, he still is rooted here
Yeah.
and does so much charity work here. So
Thank you for doing that. You'll see him just a little bit. 727 now.
coming through for family. Organ donations save lives, but donations from living donors are even more successful. Philadelphia father and daughter who just went through a transplant are here to tell their story.
$2.05 break.
And the haircut.
See that you come up to the weather desk and talk to the rest of them. Thanks, Benji.
I think they're actually doing a shoe though.
Oh, they have to be.
I thought I saw something.
As an immigrant, Sean's Phillies parents taught him the value of hard work. Sean's mom was a teacher. His dad worked in the Port Authority. Sean grew up to teach science and coach varsity sports. A labor leader and former mayor, Sean is proud for students.
You could wear the Lady Gaga meat dress.
The meat dress. Okay. Someone said you guys need to do a picture in a picture of what goes out over the air with this feed. Well, you can also watch.
Oh, I thought that's what it was.
No, it's just the stream.
Well, I was sold a bill of goods then because I was told that the show would be in one box.
Yes, when I left, I was at the Chroma Key, and the Chroma Key's behind this camera. So you can't. Candy, do you mind
Candy.
just flipping it real quick so
45.
folks can
Show
see
the chroma key.
Sure thing.
Please.
where I was? So you got to kind of watch this in addition to watching on TV.
Put Mike by.
30 out.
Hillary. Candy.
Yeah. This way.
Yeah.
More?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
He doesn't even need words.
Got it. 10,
There's
9,
no
8, 7,
personal-
6,
There's
5,
no,
4,
free.
3,
You know
2,
what?
Free.
1.
Oh, there isn't?
Unless I'm missing something.
Are you ready for this? There is a new spot we found in Camden County. Their thing, the wings. Now listen to this. They're going to bring in something called peach cobbler wings. How do they do that? What's that all about? Strawberry hot honey wings They have regular wings too, but. And then one I really want pineapple honey chipotle wings.
But strawberry hot honey? Wow.
How do they do it? So we'll taste that. A little taste test here coming up in just a little bit. First, your soup.
Okay, we're starting off with cool temperatures out there this morning. You might need a sweater, and we have some hazy sunshine as well. So let's get to it. We look outside at the mountains, Blue Mountain to be exact. Kind of pretzel out here, at least in spots. Anyway, it's a pretty start to the day, but it is chilly up in the mountains. Temperatures are in the 30s right now in some of our Pocono spots.
Oh, shoot,
Here's
there is
somebody
none.
with a jacket on
You guys wanna say bye
and,
to the
put some
tag?
Bye, guys. See you on
Bye-bye.
TV.
Rocky